What's good, y'all? So, just having a nice little discussion here about the season 2 and where we're at with this kind of thing. And I wanted to get more, like, the review was separate. I want to just get my thoughts on it out, and that'll be it, that's out or whatever. And more about where we're at here with, like, the future of Battlefield 6 and, well, we'll talk about not the future. That's a different conversation. More about just the content and where the industry is with this kind of. Everyone is getting everything for free, and we're supplementing it for with battle passes that everyone can get the actual content for free through the battle pass. Gadget / weapon wise, and the maps and stuff, everyone gets access to all that fun stuff. And the money the money you spend is all cosmetic. This has been the thing for a few years now, pretty much the last fucking decade at this point, where this is how multiplayer games have decided to, go this route. Let's do a nice little flashback here of the good old days where you paid for your content, actual content. Let's get into this. Now, I already know what you're saying. What? Pay for your content? You're gonna pay money for the content rather than just getting it for free? Damn straight, buddy. And this is why. Let's take a gander here. What you're looking at here is the content that was in one DLC from Battlefield 3. It was 4 maps remade from Battlefield 2, 10 new weapons, 4 new vehicles with assignments and new trophies / achievements, and a new mode. All for the price of $15. You got 10 guns, 4 maps, 4 vehicles, and a new mode for $15. You get for $15 nowadays in video games? Well, these quote live service shits. You get like skin you don't see. You get a different colored gun. I'll keep going. Here's another DLC from Battlefield 3. You had 2 new modes, 4 maps. Now these maps, I didn't specify previously, but the previous maps were all Battlefield maps. Humongous maps. These were smaller. This was a close quarters DLC because of the success that people loved Metro, in the beta. So they decided to do the close quarters thing. You see that? You see those guns? 10 new weapons, 4 new maps that are smaller, but still all fun, cool, interactive destruction that was, that close quarter things. Pre-Rainbow Six Siege, but better, in my opinion, with what you could do in fucking Battlefield. It's a different kind of game. And then a gadget. I couldn't get the screenshot in there. But it was like a grenade launcher thing. Either way, all of this for another $15. We're at $30 with 8 new maps, 20 new guns, and 3 new modes, 4 new vehicles, and a new gadget. And the assignments, which most of them, if not all of them, are in association with the guns. And guess what? It'll take you a game or 2 to unlock some guns, not 30 hours grinding a battle pass to unlock 1 gun. You get the point. And just for rapid fire, here's the other content and other DLCs for Battlefield 3 for, the ones that don't know or just need a nice refresher of all the stuff that was in these games for the nice price of $15 each. Or, so, yeah, I can see. You're like, wait a minute. That is, let's see. So the first one, there's 5 DLCs, $15 each. So the quick math here is 15, 30, 45, 60, $75? You want to spend the price of a new game for all that DLC? Well, guess what there, buddy? One, that is enough. That's more than enough content for a game. And two, you could buy it all that content for $50. That's what it cost back then. You got, let's do the math here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 maps, 20 guns, at least 8 new vehicles, if not 12 new vehicles, a few new gadgets, a handful of modes. You pretty much got a whole nother game for $50, all smashed into one game that you can seamlessly play among it. For $50, you'll get a handful of skins, a battle pass or two, and that's about it, bud. You can see my point now. Why am I talking so sensually? All right, you get my point. Enough statistics and comparing the content you get now. Everyone understands, and most people, I think they can put the numbers together after I laid out the variables here. You're getting a lot more money back then than you were today with the content you're paying for. But, yeah, I get it. The main argument back then always was splitting the fan base. I don't think that would be nowhere near as an issue nowadays. Number one, crossplay exists now. You got all 3 platforms playing together, so it's, instead of, having only play on your one platform and, those DLC servers are looking pretty scarce, there's going to be way more people now. The content creation, people are going to farm content out of it, not farm, but you get it, that was the thing. Even then, people were making videos of the new DLCs and, it's been 15 years pretty much, dude. There's a way more people playing these games nowadays, just, in terms of just multiplayer games. I think the crossplay with more players just in the world and growing up playing video games now, especially multiplayer games, they're going to spend $15. They are already spending $10 for a battle pass, for cosmetics and a few guns. They will spend $15 for 4 new maps, 10 new guns, like all this content. Premium needs to come back. I would be the first patron of Premium. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think. Should Premium come back? If so, should it just copy the same structure? What changes should be made? Maybe that could be adjusted. I don't know. To me, Premium, the other thing is it going to be as good? The maps in Battlefield 5, or 3, I don't know how I got 5. The maps in those DLCs were all pretty fucking good. Maps in this game and maps nowadays overall are just kind of hit and miss, and map design, whatever. We're talking about content here and just where your value, the value of your hard-earned cash, where it's going. Is it to cosmetics or actual playable, usable content that is, fun and not fucking dumb? But, yeah, let me know what y'all think. Should Premium come back? If so, how much should it be? Just make it what it was. And, yeah, if not, why not? Is the content we're getting is not good enough today, or not, you get it. Yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm just gonna keep rambling, going back and forth, so, lift weights.